Hello, good evening. So, another update on the fish tank. So, I separated the air stones because that air stone and this air stone were together. So, whenever it would get turned on, both of them would end up splashing water from behind. So, that's taken care of. And the other air stones, which are back here usually, I place them one with the suction cup and another one down there to better help the dirt down there to enter into the overflow box. Uh, Also, the air pump is over here. This one. Yeah, it's a SunSun DY50A. Yeah, like 25 watts or something. And right now, no new fishes yet. Still waiting to save up for something. And planning on some upgrades later on. So I never really showed the inner part of the stainless steel bracing. So here it is. Yeah, so that's how it is. That's the best part about stainless steel bracing. Yeah, it goes like this all the way. Yeah, so that's how it is. So it's the stainless steel bracing was more of a luxury item than anything else because again, could have just done glass bracing, 19 itself. But then with stainless steel bracing, it looks much more neat because there won't be giant glass slabs all the way. You could just have this beauty of stainless steel. So yeah, it's more of a luxury more than a necessity. And obviously, you don't get to see stainless steel bracing at least in India that often. So I wanted to do that. I'm currently still using this thermometer from Aqua and the water is at 30 degrees, 30.7 Celsius. And the air stones were from Amazon. Focus. Yeah. This roof is a double wall panel roofing sheet, and there are two of them. It's quite cheap, honestly. You can't really like break them by force. It's not focusing. Great. Yeah, so there are two panels. It's a double wall panel, and there are two of those sheets. I got them like locally itself. As long as you go to any local shop, you can get them quite easily. Any roofing places. So just something to keep in mind. This is only going to be temporary, at least like this roofing sheet, at least until I get a permanent, more better looking canopy up here and down here a better shelving thing to store clothes and whatnot. Because this whole thing is taking a lot of space in my room, obviously. This is in my bedroom, so in case you didn't know, here's a better look from my back. And yeah, the stand is 3 feet tall. The tank is 2.5 feet tall, so comes up to 5'5", basically 5'5". And something about the fishes that I can tell. I'll get back to that. So, got some more plants for the sump. Okay, got another plant actually. So I got this plant, which I finally wanted. It is called some kind of calendrum bicolor or something. Messed up the name, I'm pretty sure. Got this on the way to Puttur. I do not know why I went to Puttur, but I just went to Puttur and so I got them. So there's like two of them together. They're submerged completely, pretty much. Actually, the leaves are immersed out of the water. And yeah, so the sump wasn't always this way. Like 6 months ago, 7 months ago, actually, back in January, it was never this way at all. None of these plants were there. Only this plant was there. And that is the Alocasia macrohazos, like the giant elephant here. This is the Colocasia esculenta. Same thing. Okay, the difference between this species and this species is the bigger one, the leaf are pointing upwards. The smaller ones, the leaf point downwards. So that's how you can tell the difference. Okay. And these arrowheads have been something that I've been with my mom itself, so I just took a bunch of cuttings out of them, and they've been growing quite well. Same with the golden pothos, they haven't died yet. Never had success with them, but then right now it's changed. And these plants I keep forgetting the names of. So initially this whole thing is just a bunch of sponges. Can't really tell from here. Yeah, can't tell from here. So these two chambers, first chamber and second chamber, the water goes from here, like it. Yeah, it comes in from here, okay, and goes like this under, comes up from here. These two areas are full of sponges itself, and then it goes over reflections. Okay, goes over here, comes down, goes up, and comes down there, and the pump is there. There's also a couple of golden alligators, so it went hid away. There are two of them in here, and a lot of. Recently, I had gone for fishing, so I caught some doctor fish. I can't really see them right now, but yeah, they're there somewhere. And so I can tell what exactly came first. So first one was this, the giant elephant here. So that one was barely like 1.5 feet. I got from a friend's place, and first that came, and this also had come. This came a couple months later, and then only these two plants were there. After that, I added these plants. My friend doesn't like them. Sorry, Hansen. So because they grow like weeds, but it's quite good for the aquarium. And same thing with the arrowheads. They grow like weeds basically once they have a lot of water. This one I got it from this particular plant, the Hoya SP. Not exactly sure what exactly piece of Hoya it is, but I got from Vishal he's one of my dealers here in Bangalore, whom I get fishes and whatnot from. So that's there. This one I got a small cutting of it, and it has grown quite a bit, as you can see. This one I forgot the name of. I had one more cutting of it, so I put two of them now. And another thing, yeah. So what is this? Yeah. The Monstera, the second Monstera cutting is doing quite well, for now at least. And the ferns are deep inside. So, yeah. So this fern is doing quite well. There's another species as well in there, which I can barely see. It's quite dense here. And yeah, there's the other money plant that's also growing quite well. This elephant here has also ended up sprouting even more shoots, so new ones are coming in here as well. And a closer look at the Amazon swords. I shifted them here up front. They're up here. Okay. And these are all the, what do you say, cattails. Yeah, they're doing quite well. New roots have started coming. If you can see it properly, the white ones are the new roots. So they're doing quite well. And also, so what's there in the rest of the chambers, like the third, fourth, and fifth chamber, is basically a bunch of pot scrubbers. There are like roughly 4 packets of like big net bags of what do you say, the ceramic rings, but rest all are all these things itself, which is basically the pot scrubbers. Very cheap. You get 12 of them for like 120 to 150 in your local stores. You get a whole bunch of them. Put them in a bag. You'll make one whole bag of this. So I have like a lot of them, like at least 10-15 of them, packs of them. So throughout all the chamber, that's how the plants have their root system onto. Even here you can all see it's full of algae right now, but that's how it is. Here there's my remaining sponges also. Okay, here's a better look at the pot scrubbers. Yeah, there's another golden alligator just chilling there. Okay, so that's how it is currently. Oh yeah, this is the spider plant. Yeah, there's 2 of them. They're doing quite well. They're rooted quite well. So that's a good thing. These plants I have no hopes of. These lilies and whatever this plant is, no hopes. These plants, there are no hopes for these. They'll probably die off eventually. So this is a view from below. It's quite a big place to see these plants. Get a better view of how big these plants are. Yeah. So right now this box is like the box for keeping the pump switch. It's completely waterproof. That's why I kept it here. And this is the controller box for the pump. I'm currently using a SunSun GDP 18,000. You must be wondering it's overkill for this tank, but because of the distance from here all the way till my fish tank till the inlet here, like the inlet here, like the water inlet, it's comes out to like 5 meters of like bending length and whatnot, and so a lot of pressure goes off. So I'm here getting only roughly, even though the pump is at 18,000 liters per hour, I'm only getting like 9 to 11,000 liters per hour through the whole system, which isn't enough, which is only like 4 to 5 times of turnover, which is like the bare minimum that I consider for my tank. As you can see, a lot of dust particles. That is obviously because of the sand that keeps getting stirred up by them, obviously, and so that nothing much can be done about that. So that's an issue that I constantly keep facing. And so another upgrade that I plan to do is, just wait. Yeah. So the main issue was, before this was actually also a 1.5-inch hardline tubing, hardline piping basically. Then I upgraded it to a 2-inch flexible hosing up until here at least. Yeah. So this area at least has to be upgraded to 2-inch, but then since this is already toughened glass, so we can't really drill a 2-inch hole, like a 2.5-inch hole to fit a 2-inch bulkhead. So I'll have to have 2-inch flexible hosing all the way here and then hardline it over this piping and cap off this opening at least, and then that way I can have much more better flow through it at least. That's the plan. So yeah. And yeah, if there's anything else, yeah, that should be about it. So something about these fishes and where I got them from. So this red-tailed giant Gaurami, wait, I'll turn on the lights. Yeah, this pair of red-tailed giant Gauramis, both of these are originally from, I got them from Vishal, again from, I think it's Aqua Gold in Mangalore. So Vishal from Aqua Gold. And then I even got these red Oxydoras from him itself, 7 of them. I got them in 2 batches. First I got 4 of them, then I got 3 of them. So these red-tailed giant Gauramis and the red Oxydoras are both like 3 years old. I got them 3 years ago, which was roughly 2023. Yeah. And then even this giraffe nose catfish came along the same time with the red-tailed giant Gaurami. So this is also 3 years old. I got it from Vishal. Then this sun catfish is 6 years old, whether you like it or not. And it's a little over 12 inches, probably 13 inches right now. Eats like a pig. It is a pig only. So these are all wild caught. Like the sun catfish is always wild caught. They haven't really bred them yet. So that's how it is. Yeah. And so this tiger shovelnose, this is a hybrid between a tiger shovelnose and a marble achara. It was sold to me as a, Peruano catfish from BT Aqua. Okay. Nice. It's a nice place to buy fishes from there, from Coimbatore. So I got it from Coimbatore, like they had it in Coimbatore. So it was sold as a Peruano, but then they eventually corrected it to a hybrid catfish itself. Sorry for the spelling. So this one I got it last May, and the lungfish. Yes, so this lungfish is also something that I got last May, along with the silver Arowana, albino silver Arowana. So these two, I got the albino silver and the the albino silver, and the West African lungfish. I got it from Pets Nation. You can just Google it; you'll find them. They're in Bangalore itself. Even this is a Ripsaw Irwini hybrid. Haven't seen them being sold after that again. So yeah, this one came in at 2 inches. Has grown quite a lot. Not sure if this will go to 2.5 feet or will it go to 3 feet or 4 feet like the Ripsaw or not. So something to look forward to. And so this one also is from Pets Nation. This one, this is the Indian knife fish, the Chitala, or Chitol, as some people like to refer it to as. So this one I got it from HR Aqua Arena. So this from Kolkata. It's literally wild caught from Kolkata, basically, from the market. So yeah. Also, then there's the Yellow Maru. That's also from the Pets Nation itself. It's right now it's not showing its colors very well because right now the albino silver arowana is the dominant fish. Before, when it wasn't there or when it was still growing, that time they used to, even this one used to be surfing up the in the top water column. But now, ever since the albino silver has taken over, so it's just been very submissive and not showing its colors very well. Also, somewhere I think, yeah. Also, this sun catfish I got it from Dheeraj, Mangalore Aquatics. He is also the one that built this whole tank. Okay, and this whole tank was done exactly how I wanted it to be. So whatever things that I don't like about it is also unfortunately done by me. So I thought, I never knew, unfortunately, that if you do a 2 inch hole, you can only put a 1.5 inch bulkhead for it. So if I knew that, I would have told him to do a bigger hole, 2.5 inch hole to put a 2 inch bulkhead. But unfortunately, nothing can be done about that. Same thing with the two holes that are there in like behind the overflow box here. There are both 1.5 inch bulkheads itself. So can only put so much water through it. But if I upgrade these drain lines to 2 inches, I can still have some headroom if I decide to get a bigger pump, and if I decide to upgrade that line to 2 inches here all the way from up top. So that's the plan. Yeah, that should answer everything regarding this tank. Also, somewhere there is a, can rarely see it, some Nilgras mistus that I got from Mangalore Aquatics. It's quite blackish, brownish. Yeah, there you see. It's always hiding. It doesn't like the light much. So it's still a baby, but yeah, that's how it is. And yeah, where's the fish tank? And there's some. Also, something to note: this this 1 inch pipe, like this 2 inch to 1 inch conversion with a ball valve, is for a future project of mine where I plan to have it connect to the old 3/4 inch tubing and have it go into the bathroom to use it for the flush. So that way I can use the tank water while also having a water change run of sorts, you could say. I have cut off the old 3/4 inch float valve from the system because the giant elephant here was growing too big and was pushing against the float valve, and it was kind of cracking because of how strong this plant is. So I cut that off. So right now I have to just manually use this direct 1.5 inch line, which literally the apartment's 1.5 inch line, which I had the plumber do. And I just turn this on, and you can probably hear the water. Yeah, so that's how it is with this. At least I get water changes done really quickly. I have to not really wait for like more than five, probably 10 minutes at best, and that's a lot of water. So yeah, so sorry for the focus hunting issues. Quite new to this. Yeah. So hopefully this gives a better idea on the whole tank situation. Also, I'll just give a better idea of where exactly I want the piping to come in. So the piping would come in from here, the 3/4 inch, and it would fit in right here. We can obviously unscrew this, and then I can just flush aquarium water whenever I want. So yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully it works in the future. If not, I can cry about it. So yeah, trying to reuse aquarium water as much as possible. So at least I don't have to waste it every time for water changes, like huge water changes. Yeah. Also, I can just give an idea on what and all I feed them currently. Usually in the mornings, it is BSF larvae. Yeah. Dry BSF larvae. You get them for quite cheap, honestly. They're honestly the best thing. Even though a lot of people aren't a fan of them. And then I also feed internal Arowana sticks. Focus. Yeah. Yeah. Internal Arowana sticks. And I also feed the intan algae wafers, the large ones. It stinks. Like, it's a good thing, but yeah, it stinks. So yeah. So these are the three things. The algae wafers are fed at night. The BSF larvae and the Arowana sticks are fed in the morning to them. Also at night, they're also fed fresh fish, usually matti or bangode or silverfish or bolangir is something. I think it's the same thing. Not sure. So that's what I usually feed these people. We get fishes quite easily, like fresh fishes. But right now, since it is rainy season, we don't really get fresh fishes as much. But it's because it's quite costly because of the fishing ban. So yeah, may have to ship to Chicken Heart for a while until rainy season gets over or fishes gets cheaper. And yeah. Also, if you're wondering why the sand is only on this side, is because of the flow. The water keeps flowing like this in circles, so the sand automatically gets pushed this side. So no matter how many times I try and push it here, the water pushes it this side. I mean, it does look nice. It looks like a border kind of in a way. But yeah, that's a lot of sand. If you're wondering, that's almost like more than 100 kgs of sand, because in my old tank I had like at least 50 to 60. So I think probably 150-ish kgs of sand is totally there right now. Probably less a year, because, and some might be in the sump also, because these fishes like to just whip their tails and all the sand just goes up into the overflow box and into the sump. So whenever I clean the sump, a lot of sand is also taken out. And recently I've had someone trying to bite the West African lungfish like a bit more than required. I'm guessing it's the knife fish, because if you notice like all the catfishes, the top fins have a small bite mark here. This one also has a bite mark here. This one also has a fin missing here. This one also, if you see the yellow part, a little bit of a fin is missing. The giant Gauramis, the Arowana, the Pseudoplatystoma, and the Nilgis mistis, wherever it is hiding. Wait, got you finally. Yeah, beautiful specimen. Yeah, very shy. Yeah, anyways, so none of them have it. It's only the catfishes other than the Nilgis mistis. So the bite mark looks more like what a knife fish would do. So because the snakehead also doesn't have any bite marks on it. Yeah, so you can see the yellow part on it. That's also a bite mark. So knife fish is just like that. This one happened because I didn't feed the fishes for a while. Didn't feed them for 2 days. Was trying to have the Arowana eat more of fish, less of only on pellets, because sometimes it only eats pellets. Just trying to get them off only pellets. And yeah, so one last look at the whole thing. And the sump is out here. Yeah, flashlight. Let's see if we can find the Dr. Fish. There are also lots of snails. So just something to be taken care of in the future. Yeah, I can't find the Dr. Fish, unfortunately. But they're there somewhere at least. So yeah, that's it for this video. Yeah, hope you liked it.